Hello, today I'm going to be going over two new features added to GammaGuard. First off, we'll be going over the new cluster mapping feature. To utilize this feature, make sure that you have the live graph enabled in settings. So as you can see right here, I have live graph on. So if we go over to the graphing screen, you can tap the map button to open up the cluster map. And as you can see here, it plots a bunch of different points onto the map. There's these individual points, as well as these clusters here. So when you tap on them, they'll give you a little more information about the point that you're selecting. So when you tap on a cluster, it shows the highest point, both the rate and the time at which that point was recorded. And when you tap on an individual one, it adds the time to the bottom. These are color-coded by the same warning levels that you have in settings. So as you can see, when I zoom out, they get clustered together, and you can see a good ratio of how many are in which warning level. You also might be able to notice that different points have different tints. So the higher the dose rate is to becoming the next warning level, the color will gradually change towards that. So as you can see here, some of these yellow ones are a little more green than the others. When you zoom out and they cluster in, they're actually green points. One other thing to take note of is the little black number within the cluster. That represents how many points are stored within that cluster. You can also tap on the compass in the top right corner to align the map to north, and you can tap on the little arrow navigation button in the bottom right to snap to your current location, and you can tap it again to face wherever you're facing. So I'm tilting my phone right now, and it faces whichever direction I'm looking at. Now I'll move on to the custom sounds feature that was recently added. If you now go into the settings menu, you may notice two new settings, alarm sound and tone sound, as you can see right here. Currently these are set to the same things that they have always been in GammaGuard, so if I turn on my sound here on the device, we can hit the test button and it'll play. And the tone sound. So let's add some more sounds. The first and probably easiest way to add sounds is to use the built-in Files app on your iDevice. So if we close out of GammaGuard here, we can go to the Files app, and you can go back to this main screen here, or just tap the Browse button in the bottom right. And what you want to do is navigate to the On My iPhone, and then the GammaGuard folder. And here you can see two folders and some files. The files are for your data points that are used for the graph and the map, and the external folder is used to store the CSV file of your data log. The folder we are interested in is the audio folder. So if we go inside of here, you can see alarms and tones, and currently they're both empty. So I've got some sound files saved elsewhere on my device, so let me go copy them over, and we'll see how that works. So I'm just copying these from another folder on my device, and we'll just select them all and copy, and let's go back to the GammaGuard folder and add these alarms. And now let's go back and grab the tones. Oops. And now let's go paste them back in the GammaGuard folder. So now that we've added the new sound files to both the tones and alarms files, or folders, we can reopen GammaGuard and we should see them in the app. Now if we open up settings here and you scroll down to the alarm sound and tone sound, you can now scroll through and see all the new sounds you just added. So for example, let's set this to the talk. I'll turn my alarm back on, and let's listen. And we can change it to this one, and now you can see it's playing the new sounds. We can also change the tone sound, so let's go to this. Something to note is the alarms files have to be a .caf file format, and the tones have to be a .mp3 file format. A quick and easy way to do this, if you only have MP3 files, which are very common, is to just use an online converter to convert to .caf. Now if I connect to my device, we'll be able to hear the new tone sound that we've set up. Now that you've seen how that works, I will show you the other way that you can import sound files onto your device. If you want to transfer files from your desktop, here's how you do so. Google iCloud, click on it, and you're going to want to sign in. Once you get to this screen, go to your iCloud drive, then go to Documents, and you can just open up a file explorer and drag in whatever files you want. So for here, I'm dragging in this MP3 file. Now once it's in there, go back to your iDevice, go onto the Files app, and navigate to this directory and copy it over just like I showed earlier. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy using our app.